Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Dana Driscoll. I'm the director of the Jones White Writing Center here at IUP. In the last couple of weeks, our tutors at IUP have been hearing from a number of you that are really struggling with things like time management, anxiety, and so on. And so we've created this short guide to assist you and to provide you with some additional resources and help. So we're going to be talking about the Writing Center services we provide during the pandemic, along with time management strategy suggestions. We're going to talk a little bit about stress management and then provide some resources and additional help. So Writing Center tutorial services. Our tutors have been trained to work with you online and to help you with any stage of the writing process. This could be from understanding an assignment sheet or trying to figure out what to do, to brainstorming, to drafting strategies, to revision, copy editing, proofreading, citation format, you name it. If you have issues with writing or you just want a second set of eyes, we're here to help you. In this new environment, online, our tutorials are lasting 45 minutes. You actually have an option of two different kinds of tutorials. The first one is an online tutorial, or what's known as synchronous tutoring. This is a live face-to-face session with your tutor. Your tutor will log in, you'll log in at the same time, you'll do a video and audio chat. This is the closest to what service we provided when we were face-to-face. For those of you who have a low speed internet connection or have limited access to the internet, we also offer something called e-tutoring. E-tutoring is basically you'll make an appointment, you'll upload your paper, and then the tutor will respond to your paper and upload it, and then you can get the response. It's not quite as interactive, but it is definitely an option for people who need it. Our hours have remained the same. Our hours are Sundays 1 to 9 p.m., Monday through Thursday 9 to 11 p.m., 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Fridays 9 to 3. So there's plenty of opportunities. We have open slots for you. Come see us. You can schedule tutorials directly at iup.mywconline.com. You can also find out more information about the tutorials and our services at the Writing Center website, iup.edu/writing center. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to email us at wcenter@iup.edu. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the strategies for online classes. This is a really difficult time. IUP students, you're navigating multiple classes that are using different methods, synchronous, asynchronous, discussion boards, videos, all kinds of things to deliver instruction. And all of us have transitioned very quickly. Many IUP students are reporting to our tutors that they're feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling lost, confused, and there's just so much going on that everything is just kind of a blur right now. And that makes a ton of sense because for those of you living on campus, you've probably moved home. You've got not only dealing with everything else, but you're trying to manage a new routine with maybe family, maybe you're working more hours, maybe you're not working at all. And then you're dealing with the general stressors of the pandemic. And we recognize that all of this is happening, which is part of why we put this guide together. The pandemic is generally causing increased levels of anxiety, fear, and uncertainty among the entire US population. This makes it really hard to stay focused and study. So our goal is to help you with some suggestions, tips, and resources. So the general suggestions we have for the pandemic, and we will go through each of these, is to develop a routine and stick to it, develop a weekly schedule and to-do list, practice self-care and stress management. Make sure you work with, this is a big one, make sure you work with families or roommates or others, whoever you're living with now, that you're all stuck in the house together, to set rules and expectations that will assist you and everyone else in getting the time and space needed to complete your studies. And finally, seeking help when you need it. So let's take a look at each of these. Building a routine is honestly one of the best things that you can do during this time. Routines, I think that there is so much uncertainty now. We don't know how long this pandemic is going to go on. We don't know what next week or even tomorrow is going to bring. A daily routine is going to help ground you and root you in ways that, just sort of not having one will do. So you can develop a daily routine that carries you through your day. Consider a routine that allows you not only to get your IUP work done and your studying and your classes done, but also that takes care of your basic needs, food, self-care, family time, and also things like exercise, getting outside. You'll find that if you try the routine and train yourself for a few days, it'll be easier to maintain it. The more you do it, eventually it'll just be almost automatic. This is really important. Some of the students that we've been talking to through tutorials are having a really hard time getting time to study. Maybe they have younger siblings. They're with their parents and they're not used to studying like that. They're not used to necessarily being in this circumstance. What we suggest is sitting down with your family and talking through what you need to be successful and talking to them about their needs. Some consideration can go a long way, and this kind of method has really helped a lot of our students. Overall, routines can help you stay focused, maintain your health and happiness, and accomplish your goals. So what do you put in your routine? We recommend creating a schedule and a to-do list, and we're going to give you two options for this, kind of the bigger full-scale option and then a easier option. We suggest at the beginning of your week, you want to schedule out your time and activities for each day. So what you can do is you can go into each of the different D2L sites for your class, and you can look at what are the requirements and when do you have to do it. What do you have to read? What do you have to post? Do you have to go to an online class? Do you have to write something? Create a master list of what you have to do in the next week. And then the other thing that's going to be really helpful for you is to figure out how long you think it'll take you to do that. Now, there are things that you're going to have to estimate and you don't know, but doing this is a really great way to manage your time. Okay, I know that my psychology homework is going to take me 2 hours. I'm going to budget 2 hours for it today. In addition to creating what your schoolwork is and figuring out what that is in your list, you should also figure out any additional commitments you have during the week, like online hours, work hours, family obligation. And then you can basically break down your week each week, put it in a calendar, and schedule out your time for each thing. The nice thing is you can also do this by day, so that at the beginning of the day, you review what you have to do. At the end of the day, you can review it again. And this is going to give you some grounding, and it's going to give you some control over what's going on. So here's an example of a schedule where a student has decided to work 4 days a week on their schoolwork and try to maintain kind of like a 9 to 3 thing. We recommend, this is actually a screenshot of Google Calendar. And then what the student has done is simply color-coded each class. So you can see there's a light blue. Light blue is kind of free time and lunch and those other activities. Dark blue is a history class. Green is a math class, purple is a psych class, and yellow is an English class. And so what the student has essentially done is said, here's what I need to do for the week. I'm going to map out time for each of these classes to make sure that I do it. And so Google works really well for this, Google Calendar. You might decide you don't like Google Calendar. Maybe you want to do some printed thing, and that's fine too. I suggest making it colorful, markers, stickers, whatever it takes. If mapping out the time that it takes to do things is too overwhelming, then you can just do something more simple, which is a to-do list. So you still do everything I said earlier, which is to figure out what you need to do, and I would suggest doing this by the week or checking in every couple of days. Compile your tasks into a list, assign a different task to each day, check off tasks, and the most important thing is once you've checked off a task, find a way to reward yourself, even if that's like, I'm going to go out and walk my dog for 15 minutes, or I'm going to go eat some Doritos, or whatever it is. Google's, and this screenshot shows you Google's tasks, so you can check them off as you do it. That would be your other option. Rewarding yourself is really important. Keep the rewards simple. Like, I finish a task, I get to go do what I want for 15 minutes, or I'm going to work for 5 hours, and then when I'm done, I get to do whatever I want for the rest of the evening. So think about rewards that would work for you, and that's a way to self-motivate yourself. Part of the challenges of online instruction is that you aren't just showing up in class all the time, and you have to be a lot more self-determining. Online classes require you to be a bit more focused and a bit more taking matters into your own hands than a face-to-face class. Another issue, as we mentioned a little bit before, is minimizing distractions. Find ways of focusing on your work so that it takes you less time to complete your tasks, which gives you more time to do what you want. Now, I recognize that this is really, really difficult right now because a lot of us are having difficulty focusing and getting things done just because of what's happening. So really taking this to heart is going to really help you. Talk with your family members or roommates, maybe create a quiet space where you work or where you and others work. Talk to your family members or roommates or about the needs you have for completing your schoolwork. Oftentimes they don't know if you don't say anything. You also want to minimize your own personal distractions, things like social media, Netflix, and so on. Turn those distractions into rewards once you complete your tasks. All right, couple last things. Nearly all IUP students are experiencing higher levels of stress and anxiety than usual due to the pandemic. So here are a couple of suggestions that can help you. A general suggestion that's being supported widely by psychologists is reducing this time you spend reading the news and checking websites about pandemic. Obsessively checking everything every hour is not going to reduce your stress. It's going to make it worse. Checking in once or twice a day is probably okay. The second thing is practicing self-compassion. I think that a lot of us have expectations for ourselves about what we can accomplish and what we should accomplish. And those expectations at this point should probably be set aside. We are not going to be at 100% performance right now. We're not going to be able to get things done as quickly as we usually do. That's okay. Be kind to yourself. Understand you're going through a difficult time along with everybody else. You might consider taking up some kind of meditation practice or deep breathing practice or other form of relaxation. Mindfulness meditation is really good. If you Google this, there's a lot of short courses, like 5-minute introduction to mindfulness. Even just taking a couple of deep breaths when you're feeling overwhelmed, taking 5 minutes away from your screen can really help. Getting outside and getting physical activity as often as possible is really important here. Again, these are things that being out in nature, just walking outside, having the sun, being physically active can reduce stress and anxiety. And finally, we're all engaged probably in even more screen time than we usually are, and recognize that screen time can be draining. While you have to be on the screen a lot for courses and other things, make sure you give yourself breaks. Please make sure if you're really feeling overwhelmed and you need somebody to talk to and you're not comfortable talking to a friend or a family member, please seek help through the IUP Counseling Center. The Counseling Center is offering virtual Zoom appointments, and you can go ahead and talk to somebody there who is a professional and who can assist you. Also, it is really important to talk with your faculty during this time. We're seeing a lot of students who are just disappearing, and we want you to succeed. We want you to be successful. You've already put more than 2/3 of your time into the courses that you were taking. So please reach out to your faculty. Your faculty are here to support you and guide you. And I'll tell you, all faculty recognize that this is incredibly difficult. We've had to change the way we do things in a really quick manner. A lot of faculty are still learning how to run good online courses for their content. And so I think that they would be very happy to hear from you, what you have to say, and maybe sometimes you need to ask for an extension or need to ask for clarification or ask for an office hour appointment. All of those things are totally okay, and we really recommend it. So in conclusion, you can do this, stick with it, you'll be fine. Everybody is gonna be, we're all in this together, we all are gonna get through it. Please reach out for Writing Center support. We're happy to help you. The tutors are ready and willing and excited to work with you. Contact us if you have any questions, and if not, we'll see you online.